We're gonna get started with the pork. This is Berkshire pork loin, cut into thin strips. You can make the same dish with chicken cutlets or boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And I would say for 4 people, 1.5 pounds is enough. If you want to be able to feed up to 6, go up to 2 pounds. Let's get the meat into the pan. You can use a large nonstick skillet. You can use peanut or canola oil. You want a high temperature cooking oil. And you're going to brown the meat. You can also use a cast iron skillet. I've seasoned the pork very traditionally for so many Chinese and Korean dishes with salt and white pepper, not black pepper, but white pepper. Don't mess with it for a few minutes. Just kind of let it be. Okay, over here, for 4 to 5 people, 1 cup of basmati rice is fine. And we rinse that for 2 minutes and let it drain. I always cook my rice in bone broth or stock instead of water to add flavor to the rice itself. And this is 1.5 cups of stock. So once we add the rice to the liquid and the liquid's at a bubble, then you guys know how to cook rice, right? You just turn it down to low and let it simmer. Let's see if we're ready to turn. Oh, we've got some good color. I made a display for the sauce right here. I took 1/2 cup of the same stock or bone broth that you use for your rice, whatever you choose. Hearth, pork, chicken, vegetable. So I used 1.5 cups for the rice, and I used 1/2 cup for our sauce. I added 1 tablespoon of light brown sugar, a tablespoon of sesame oil, and a couple of fat splashes, about 2 tablespoons each, of light and dark soy. Light soy saltier, dark soy sweeter. Mix that all together. That's here. And now we're going to make the green part of the dish, right? So normally I would use 2 chili peppers, serrano jalapeno, but this one was so huge. Look at the size of this jalapeno pepper. It was so huge, I decided to just go with 1. And then I've got a bowl full, a big handful of mint, a big handful of cilantro, and a big handful of parsley. Then you add the juice of 1 lime, and we'll get that zapped up. Adding my leeks to the skillet now, the same skillet I cooked the pork in. And we have to add our ginger. Grate in our garlic. 6 cloves of garlic, 2 leeks, and 2 inches of ginger root. This rice has been cooking about 15 to 17 minutes, in that neighborhood. And now we're going to add our bunch of cilantro, a small bunch of mint, and a big fat handful of parsley. All of that goes in with the ground jalapeno pepper, a chili pepper, and the juice of 1 lime. And I added a drizzle of oil and some salt to the rice while it was cooking in broth, bone broth, 1.5 cups of bone broth to each cup of rice. And there you go. That's how you make it green. Now we're going to add back the pork. And we're going to add in our sauce. A bit of leek schmutz there. And we just pour this into our serving dish. And then for fun and extra crunch, I just pile a little fresh bean sprout in the middle and mix it in as you serve. And we pile up that herby, beautiful, citrusy from the lime rice alongside. And there you go.